This is not a kid-friendly show.
Alright guys, let's get started on the quest, man. I heard really bad things on Reddit about the labyrinth, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's gonna suck, apparently, but hopefully we can figure it out and not get too frustrated. If I spend way too much time there, I'll have to jump cut into where I finally finish it, but it'll still be a fun ride. Anyway, let's get started. Relomia! Rejoice, the eclipse is upon us, and with it, the culmination of Sliske's plans. Truly now his glory will be revealed. What does this have to do with me? And if I am supposed to be involved, why did Sliske send you? He told me that he couldn't bear to look at your face without punching it again. You really should not anger such a magnificent person, Large Gats. Anger him? After all he's done, I'll do more than just anger him. If you win Sliske's game, then I'm sure you'll get to do whatever you want. So what now? Well, my most charming and handsome master believes that you've been a little too chummy with all of the gods. He, in his limitless wisdom, says that it's time that you picked a side. He wants you to go and speak to the gods, each of whom is now here on Gillinor. Give each of them their invitations and remind them that the game is on. You can side with one if you like, or just hand out the leaflets and head back to me. Where are the gods? Saradomin, I believe, waiting in nights. Armadale roosts at the top of the tower again. Saren never leaves her stupid elves, and Zamorak will be gathered up the Black Knights. Your pet dog Ithlarian will be hanging around death a lot lately. I have no idea where Zaros is, though. See required items. Combat equipment, food, potions are highly recommended. Okay, except quest. Fine, whatever it is, I'll go talk to the gods and pick the side. Very good, hurry along. I know who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna do something probably no one is done. I'm gonna go with Iclarin. We helped his ass with missing presumed death. I feel like he's a cool fucking god. Yo, Iclarin. I assume you're here regards an impending eclipse. It is, after all, what heralds Sliske's summit. Since no one has really been playing this game, I expect it won't be as simple as he first implied. It never is. Sliske gave me this invitation for you both. Thank you. It's actually this that Iclarin and I wish to speak to you about. Iclarin and I have come to an agreement. Neither of us will seek this stone, and we have no true need of it, and we cannot adequately protect it from all the other gods. But with our help, you can. We have agreed to put your support and our faith in you. Gothics believed in you, and he trusted you with decisions of this magnitude whom I had to act against him. And let's be honest, what need does the guardian of the underworld have for the stone? I have a duty, and the stone will only distract me from it. But we have been invited to the game, and if we are to attend it, it will be by your side. Together we might be able to stand against those who will stop at nothing to claim the stone. I am honored. What are friends for? What else are friends for? Now go, complete whatever menial tasks Sliske has set you. When the time comes, you'll know we are with you. Awesome. There's Armadale. Greetings. What is this? It's an invite to Sliske's game. He wants you to have it. Thank you, Large Gats. You won't stay and talk a while? I fear we've not spoken much to one another. You must have questions. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Oh well. What are your plans for Sliske's game? Sliske's game worries me. The stone is far too dangerous a tool to be in anyone's hands, and realistically that includes mine. I believe that the stone should be hidden and protected properly. This time it should be guarded constantly so that no one else can ever wield its power again. Were it within my power, I would destroy it, but I suspect I cannot. I'm gonna say who will guard it. I have followers that I trust implicitly, my guardians, who would be willing to protect the stone even from me. They will guard the stone from any that would claim it. I would also place other obstacles. Beyond the stone, I would use this as an opportunity for discourse with the other gods. Say what you will about Sliske, he has brought the gods together and now there's a chance for dialogue. I refuse to believe that we must always be at war with one another. We gain so little from conflict. But together we can make Gielinor truly wonderful for everyone. Isn't that naive? Perhaps. No, almost certainly it is. But I choose to hope that we can work towards a better world rather than tear a current one apart. However, that all said, for this dialogue to be possible and for the stone to be dealt with, I will need to win this competition. So I will do what it takes, anything it takes, to stop that stone falling into anyone else's hands. Okay, that's all I really need to know. See ya! Sarah Delman. Greetings, World Guardian. What is this? Sliske wanted you to have this. It's a formal reminder the game will begin at the eclipse. And he has made you his messenger. I have heard what he did to you. How he beats you. To add such further insults. You must really hate him. Yes, I really do. Good. You need that hatred. I imagine what lies ahead will not be easy. Keep your wits about you. What are your plans? Forgive me, large guest, but there have been times when my goals have not always perfectly aligned. Why should I divulge my strategies to you now? I'll lie to him. I see. Tell me, large guest. Do you take me for a fool? I am known as the god of wisdom. I have earned this moniker over millennia. Do you think you could lie directly to my face and that I would not know? Kinda, yeah. I see. So this is the World Guardian. You could be a noble example of all. Instead, you are little more than a clown in small shoes. I think we're done here. I pissed him off. Alright, Zamorak. Welcome, large guest. What brings you to me at this hour? I have something for you. Ah, so you are Sliske's errand boy, I see. It's no big deal. How the mighty have fallen. What are your plans for Sliske's endgame? Much as I appreciate your help, large guest, I prefer to keep my plans to myself for now. Although you can rest assured they will always follow my philosophy closely. I don't know if I should support you. You should be able to make that decision without knowing my plans. You should know from my philosophy strength through chaos, freedom to improve yourself. If you are not swayed by my ideals, then I doubt you will be any less enamored by my game plans. Alright, see ya! The last thing we have is Zaros, I think. And he should be in Fernesque, I would think. Couldn't find Zaros, so I went to Saren, and apparently that's where Zaros is. Which is funny. Anyways, after what you did, after what you made me do, how can I trust you? You cannot. What you did, what I made you do, it's unforgivable. We are both damned by it. But it is a necessity, the only solution to damage what you wrought. She was our mother. No, she was our creator. I know enough of my study of mortals to see the difference between the two. If they had been your elves, would you have even hesitated? That's not fair. Little is. We both know enough to be certain that the universe does not recognize it. Regardless, I come to you not in the hope of reconciliation, for I know that's not possible. No, it really isn't. I come in the expectation that you recognize the danger here, that we cannot stand in opposition. The Catalyst. It cannot fall into their hands. No, it would be catastrophic. The damage they could do. It could wake them prematurely. Perhaps they should. Perhaps this is the way of things. Gielinor's destiny. You do not believe in destiny any more than I, Saren. You know that events must be guided, orchestrated. Things happen because they are made to happen. Not because the universe has decreed it. Perhaps. But we should discuss this at a more private time. We appear to have company. World Guardian. Well met. If you are here, it is, I suspect, for her company. I shall leave you two alone. We shall speak again, sister. Of that you can be certain. Wait, before you go, I need to give you this. I see. Thank you, World Guardian. I will leave you two alone now. Let's go, Saren. What was that about? Zaros and I, well, it's a private matter. Forgive me, I have no desire to discuss it. I imagine you must be here because of the eclipse. Sliske is gathering all the gods for his big game, and I rank amongst them. What are your plans for Sliske's game? Friend as you are to my people, champion, there are things at play that go beyond Sliske's little game. Danger is far greater than you can face before. Know that I seek the stone not to use it, not for its power, but to keep it from our hands of those who would abuse it. And I fear that all mortal life is in danger if such act. The stone's power is seductive and subtle as much as it is overt. In some ways, it wants to be used, and it lures even the purest of hearts to claim the power it offers. Stoic and strong as you are in both character and fortitude, I fear you even would be corrupted by it, so I must keep every advantage I have to safeguarding the stone. Do not take this as a personal slight on your character. I trust you implicitly, champion. I just do not trust the stone. Okay, fair enough. She doesn't want anybody touching the stone. That's all the invitations given out. I should probably go back to Lomia and see what happened now. It seems like you've had a good chinwag with the gods and made your decision. So what happens now? Now we wait for the eclipse to happen, but not here. Sliske wants to meet us at the entrance of the heart of Gielinor. Why there? What's he planning? What better place to discuss who will get the most power or item in the world than the very heart of the world? Oh, Sliske is such a poet. I'll head over to the heart camp shortly. You're welcome to meet me there for the eclipse. I'm sure we can think of some way to while away the time. Oh, but you didn't hear this from me, but you probably will be well equipped for Sliske's game. His games are a lot of fun, but sometimes he plays rough. Let's get over to the heart. Alright, here we are. Relomia. Hello again, are you ready for Sliske's grand entrance? Just know that once we've started, there's no going back. Make sure you have everything you need with you. Just, well, you know, make sure you're ready for anything. Like, make sure you've got the best sword, staff, whatever. Sliske can sometimes get a little boisterous. Yeah, I'm prepared. Let's do this shit. Ah, Armadale, I should have guessed you would be the most eager to arrive. I merely see no point in being fashionably late. We all want this over with as quickly as possible. Holy Virago. Iclarin, my man. Iclarin, should you really be here? Don't you have duties to attend to? You must know the stone will never be yours. Do not pretend to comprehend my duties, Saradomin. Your attention only focuses inwards. I serve a greater purpose. What arrogance! You dare pretend to know my will? Gentlemen, please. There is a time and place for this argument, and neither of them are now. Bam! Zamora. On second thoughts, if we're going to unleash our rage somewhere, I think his perfect target has just dropped in. Wow, try it. It's been so long since I've had the pleasure of watching an Avanci burn. I'll kill you! The fuck, you said you wanted fucking everybody to get along, Nick. Dog, fuck out of here. Yes, Armadale, together we can destroy him once and for all. And give Sliske exactly what he wants? He wants us to fight. He wants to turn this into the next God Wars. To destroy each other now would serve no purpose except for Sliske's amusement. Claim yourselves and be rational. Zamorak needs to pay for his crime. Yes, Armadale, he should pay. Strike him down now. Kill him. Vengeance could so easily be yours. No, enough of this baiting. Show yourself, Sliske. Let's get this over with. Oh well, if you insist. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's so very good to see you all here. Well, actually, I'd rather expected there to be fewer of you, but we make of this situation what we can. So let's give a round of a special applause to those of you who actually have killed a god, you know, as you were meant to. Armadale, a round of applause for you. You were the first to really embrace the game, and the way you've decapitated Bandos. Exquisite. Bravo, bravo. I didn't do it for your game, Sliske. Oh no, of course not. You murdered a god for peace, love, justice, and blah blah blah. The mighty Virago, who on behalf of the godless butchered the world destroyer Tuska. Good show, good show. And Harold, my good friend. So glad you to join us here. Why is it only yesterday that you have trapped in my cage? Oh, how time flies. I am not playing your game, Sliske. Oh, but yet you are here. Funny how artifacts of unfathomable power seem to override principles. Oh, but you, dear Sarin, you had the greatest kill of them all, didn't you? Matricide. You took the life of your very own mother, our mother, Ma, who dreamed us all into existence. Part of me hates you for that. Odd, isn't it, that I should care? That her death should matter in the slightest? And yet this thing is there. That slight knot in my stomach, that dull pain in my chest. I mean, bravo, you have done what so many others failed to do. You hurt me. You can stop this madness, Sliske, call off the game, let this end. And ruin everyone's fun? How could I do such a thing? I made a bargain, as we all know. One must stick to their bargains, right, brother? I just noticed freaking Char and Vindicta and shit in the background. Oh, fucking Marimbo and shit. Enough showboating, Sliske. We are all here. Get on with your charade. Practical Brian was in the back, by the way. Ha 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 ha. Oh, empty lord, that's just the thing. We are not all here. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our latest contestants. The Dragonkin. What madness is this? So this is your plan to attack us all with a Dragonkin? Again? Come now, don't be so rude to our guests. Why, Karapak here has shown nothing but the absolute pinnacle of good manners. I will vouch for Karapak. Why the fuck not? See, World Guardian endorses. What further proof do you need of their good intentions? See, the Dragonkin have every right to be here. They, after all, did kill a god, and killing a god gets you an invite to the game. This is outrageous. I will not stand for this. Then leave. No one is forcing you to be here. If you don't want the stone, then you can totter off home and be free to this. Dignity. Nope, no one? I don't think so, so let's cut this bluster right now, shall we? None of you are going to leave. I am. What need has the mighty Brassica Prime for such shiny baubles? Does not deliciousness itself flow through these very leaves? Am I not nutrition incarnate? The cabbage of 1,000 truths is like the carrots on the hook, dangling over the cooking pot. You boil yourselves alive to reach it, only to find that it is withered and tasteless, leaving you only a bitter regret to your palates. Yeah, what Leafy said. All this fighting and backstabbing, there is so much more we could doing instead. You keep your stupid stone. I'm going to go and play more amusing games. Well, okay, that was right. Well, none of the rest of you are going anywhere, I assume, so let's discuss what is going to happen next. Below sits your aptly named Heart of Gillinor, a focus of the vast Amina Mundi of the remarkable planet. From this walls are carved the great labyrinth, and the end of the labyrinth sits the stone. Get through the labyrinth fastest, claim the stone. So simple, even the World Guardian can do it. Speaking of which, it's time for the World Guardian to pick a side, no more sitting on the fence. Who do you want to claim the stone? I said Ixlarin because he's my homie. I stand with Ixlarin. He has shown that he puts the needs of the people above his own aspirations, and I trust him with the stone. No one could have such power in the wrong hands. It would upset the natural order of things. Ha 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 ha! That's rather the point. Well, now the Guardian has chosen a side, it's time to give them their prize. Behold, you thought he was lost. You thought he was gone, but here he is. Nomad, the World Guardian. The fuck does that mean? That's right, after I siphoned some of your pesky soul away from you large gats, I got a little something extra. A spark of what makes you special, just enough to let Nomad here share some of the protection from godly power. Not enough to save him from becoming my undying servant though, ha 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 ha. And he's all yours, World Guardian, kill him. He's powerful enough that I'll count him as a god kill for your chosen side. Will this abomination never die? Not until I am bored of him. This is a vile perversion of nature, Sliske. This is not justice. He would face trial for his crimes, not be corrupted into this thing. Oh, silence your prattling. Large Gats, I give you this gift to sacrifice to your cause. Make it a clean kill. Or make him suffer. It's totally your call. I'll let you in on a little secret. He feels all of it. Every scratch, every bruise, every swing of the sword. Enjoy it. My gift to you. Son of a bitch! I'm about to fight this fucker. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I didn't even bring fucking... Didn't top up my prayer. Unless there's a trick, this seems like it's gonna be really fucking easy. I mean, you never know. We'll see what happens. Totally ran out of prayer. Wasn't paying attention. Is that it? Bravo, bravo. An excellent display of mindless violence. Just what I like to see. And as promised, that's an extra kill for your cause. Which leads us into the game proper. Each of you knows your score, and your score is an advantage in this labyrinth. The higher your score, the better your head start will be into the labyrinth, and the greater your chance of getting the stone. Oh, but don't fret if your score is shameful. There's still all to play for. And you have every chance to surpass the other gods. There is a big, swirly portal in the labyrinth that is your goal. The first person to get through the portal gets to deal a significant blow to the contestant of their choice. Be the first to the portal and I'll grant the power to eject the entourage of any god. That's right, they will have to traverse the labyrinth alone. So it's ready for all to play for. And with that, let the games begin. Ready, set, go! Oh, just one more thing. Those of divine nature will be feeling a little odd right about now. I have removed your divine nature from you. I have deprived you of your power. In short, I have brought you down all to the same level. Each of you is now no more powerful than a lowliest of world guardians. It should be a novel experience for you. But enough of the idle chatter. This is a stone waiting to be claimed. Go get it. Okay. Sliske has placed you and other gods into the labyrinth, and it seems to span as far as your eyes can see. There are 2 stages in the labyrinth, and each stage has been split into 4 sections. Okay. The exit of the labyrinth is always in the most northeasterly room of the northeast section. Okay, so it's always in the northeast. Some parts of the labyrinth seem to be impassable because that room needs to be rotated. If you encounter one of these rooms, fuck! My fucking prayer ran out. That's fucking bullshit. I couldn't read the rules. I'm gonna have to fucking pause this and come right back and check those fucking rules. So we'll be right back. Alright, I had to pause the video and reread those instructions, but I was able to read them. So it says the glowing purple doors are a good hint of indicator where you want to be. And I made my mini map bigger because I heard that will help a lot. So, okay. Let's just get started. I need to go to the northeast. That's the direction I need to head. So ultimately, that's where I'm gonna be going. So I just gotta remember, northeast is my destination. Shouldn't be that hard after realizing that. Just heading northeast, or try to head northeast as much as possible, and we'll see what happens. Oh fuck, this just takes me into, I can already tell it's taking me back to where the fuck. Okay. I just noticed my run is 100% the whole time. That's awesome. Here's a first interesting looking room. Large Gats, it's good to see you. I'm glad we could find each other so quickly. You seem different, Clarin. Are you okay? No, I cannot explain it, but no, I'm not okay. It feels as though I'm slipping away. My mind has become foggy, muddied. Sniff, sniff, sniff. You smell of friend. What? I'm sorry that I just... What's happening to me? Ha ha ha! Oh, this is wonderful. I wondered what you would be like with your divinity curbed, but this is glorious. Grr. What have you done to him, Sliske? Does no one listen to me? Honestly, it's like people just skip over all the important announcements. I explained this earlier. Remove some of the divine nature of every contestant, including Ithlorin here. Now I get to watch each of them grapple with returning to what they were before they ascended. This is Ithlorian's struggle. Grr, put me back and save you from the delightful torment? Why in all creation would I do such a thing? This is delightful. Alright, I had to skip around a little bit, but I got Ithlorin following me, and we're trying to get to the northeast. I just realized that this doorway, this whole section I'm in right now, is only the west rather. And entering that is going to put me into the northwest. So I'm starting to understand the kind of geography of what the hell I'm actually looking at right now. So that's good. It's progress. Let's go over here. Making your mini-map bigger is so helpful. Alright, so this should put us in the northwest of the game, or of the labyrinth. Well, this is a fucking dead end because it can't go anywhere. The fuck is going on? I just finally learned something. Gotta keep up with this fucking thing. Puzzle solved. By solving this puzzle, one of the labyrinth rooms is now rotated. But which one? Ah, now I can go somewhere. This one right here. I could go to this one right here. Let's go to this one. Misery loves company. So unfortunately, I've already read about this. So I need to make these things all sad. How will I know? Oh, it has to make the, okay, there we go. The light on the thing behind it. I got you. Puzzle solved. Okay. Let's go to that one where I originally was going to go to. Okay, what do we have here? Cutscene maybe? Oh yes, this takes me back. Be silent, worm. You are not in the presence of a god. Do you have any idea who we are? Relics of the past who should have stayed buried. Better a relic than a usurper. Hold, Black Lock. Hello, Zaros Azanadra. We seem to be running into each other a lot these days. But you've forgotten your Majorat again. Excuse me? And what are you supposed to be? This is Moya, Lucian's daughter. Lucian's daughter? How? By her face? What is wrong with her face? I am half human. Half? But that's my lord. Did you know of this? This abomination? Yes, she's not important. The secret of her creation died with Lucien. Good. But I could be the future of our race. Our race. Better to not have the future than this. This hybrid. Zamorak told me you were a self-righteous fool. I see now how right he was. Zamorak, how can you stand to be around this thing? Moya is a loyal and capable servant. She's also perfectly capable of speaking for herself. My lord, we must destroy this creature. We must do nothing of the sort. Moya is here as Zamorak's agent, and Zamorak and I have come to an understanding, as you should remember. Oh really? And here I was holding the big showdown, the betrayal part 2. Zaros versus Zamorak. This time it's personal. I guess I shouldn't have skipped that powwow on Furneske. Did you sort everything out without me? Did you discover the fate of the gods too? I have just been so busy though, as you can see. Sliske, why do you come out here personally? Oh, Zami. But that would be terrible pacing. You're what, halfway through? We can't have the big boss fight just yet. Then at least do us a favor of shutting up. On that matter, at least we can agree. Not just a little fight, a teeny eensy weensy little wrestle. Come on, Zamorak, I've taken away both of your god powers. You already spent an eternity without them. You know how to fight. Zaros doesn't have that experience. Without his powers, he's just a floppy piece of fabric. Go on. You can take it. Be quiet, Sliske. Go on. He said mean things about you. He called you an imbecile. Be quiet, Sliske. Oh, Zami, you're such of a boy. If I didn't want to see how this game turned out, I'd put you out of your misery right now. Go on then. Go ahead. Go back to your disappointingly non-violent squabble. See if I care. It's time to leave. Yes. Alright, so I'm assuming that was just a cutscene and nothing fancy to actually worry about. So it looks like north is just going to wrap me around again. South might take me somewhere. Let's Let's get big.
Audio Jungle.